Has a debt collector contacted third parties about your debt? Hi, I'm consumer protection attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with debt collection harassment, inaccurate credit reporting, and other consumer-related matters. In this video, I'll be talking about debt collectors contacting third parties. If a debt collector's contacted third parties and told them about your debt, then that debt collector has violated the law. The debt collector may only communicate with you, people you directly give the debt collector permission to contact, and the credit reporting agencies about your debt. There's nobody else they can contact and talk to about your debt. This is a very common tactic that debt collectors use. They call up your friend, your reference, your neighbor, your employer, and tell them that you owe the debt to try to put pressure on you because they know that your boss or your neighbor or your friend or your other reference will put pressure on you to call the debt collector and pay them. This is an illegal tactic. Debt collectors cannot call third parties and tell them about the debt. If a debt collector is going to call a third party, the only thing they can do is seek location information. And they cannot disclose that they are a debt collector unless asked by the caller. So no one can be contacted and told that you owe the debt. And if that debt collector is seeking that location information, they cannot disclose the debt to that third party that they call. They can disclose who they are. They cannot disclose that they are collecting a debt or that you owe a debt. Again, this is a very common tactic that debt collectors use to put pressure on people, to try to squeeze pennies and nickels and dimes out of them. And it's also very illegal. What law does it break? The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the FDCPA. And the FDCPA says that you can recover for when a debt collector violates the law, you can recover your actual damages, your embarrassment, your humiliation, your actual damages, your statutory damages of up to $1,000, your attorney's fees, and your costs. So that means that an FDCPA lawyer should be able to take your case at no charge. You should not have to pay them anything to get started on your case, and you should be able to recover actual damages, statutory damages, and your attorney should get their fees paid and costs paid by the debt collector. It's important to keep track of phone calls that you get. It's important that you be able to prove that the debt collector called your friend or your parent or your child or your employer or somebody else and disclose the debt to them. If you're being harassed by a debt collector and you're ready to turn the tables on them, give me a call. I'm ready to help you. I'm ready to sue debt collectors under the FDCPA for violating the law. My number's at the end of this video, and it's in the description below. Thanks for watching.